21 decisions regarding meals and snacks. During the holidays, that number probably goes way up. The cost, a pound or maybe 5 around the middle. Dr. Alana Riss Fine with Partners in Healing in Minnetonka is here to talk about how we can battle against the gain. And I know I'm already working on that. There are different reasons people eat. Maybe we should start by talking about the 4 categories, why people eat.
Right. People eat for 4 reasons. Sometimes people eat for physical hunger, where their stomach rumbles, they realize they're hungry, and they start thinking about food. Other people eat for emotional hunger, where there's something missing in their life. All of a sudden, they think of a specific food, and it's in their minds and their mouth, and they just want to eat it and put it in their mouth. Sometimes there's mindless eating, where people just snack and graze because the food's just sitting there. That happens to lots of people at work, or sometimes picking out leftovers. And sometimes there are external cues for hunger, where you might be in a store and the food just looks good and smells good and you eat it because it's there.
Or maybe you're at work and somebody brought in Christmas treats.
Exactly, exactly.
So that emotional eating component, we're going to talk about that and how you can battle that. And the first tip is to deal with those feelings if you have some kind of an emptiness, and maybe seek help from a professional.
Right, right. Because if people tend to disconnect and use food to help to separate themselves from their feelings, it's an opportunity to realize that they need to address those feelings, whether to really look at their relationships or get help in terms of working on themselves.
And the other thing you suggest is to stay away from toxic environments.
Right.
Things you know maybe aren't the best place.
Exactly. If you're at a party, it might not be so smart to stand right next to the food table, or showing up to a dinner starving if you know there are going to be a lot of high-fat and high-calorie food.
Tip number 3, I mean, if you make a mistake, if you are in one of those environments, you go wrong, then just move. Right.
Move your body, and don't hold yourself against it, and the next day don't eat any food because you will regret what you did last night.
Okay.
Because then those people tend to start overeating the next day, and the cycle just continues.
Right. And in addition to getting moving, maybe taking a class or something like that, you also say it's a good idea to jot down what you've eaten in a day.
Right. Writing down what you eat is highly correlated with successful weight gain.
All right. And we're almost out of time here, but one more idea for the holidays. If you're struggling with this, tell people that you want stuff that can make you healthier.
Right. Everybody always wants to know what people want. If you want an hour with a trainer, ask for it. Or ask your family for IOUs that they'll exercise with you. It doesn't cost so much money, and people love exercising together.
Well, and the thing is, we're kind of all in this together. Everybody's dealing with this now. So
exactly.
Now's the time to take care of it. Get on the right road.
Right.
Doctor, great ideas.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
We have all of the tips that you just heard on KARE11.com. Click on the 4 p.m. homepage. And coming up next, family fun for